Hello and welcome to another video with me, Winter Android, picking over the last time where I basically took over most of what was left of Europe, except for like Italy and the Balkans basically. Took over almost the entirety of North America as well, and got basically all the Pacific Islands or Hero Walls added as well, thankfully. So yeah. Last episode ended with this coalition forming here, so yeah, gonna have to start that right now, obviously. So, let's go ahead and get this thing started very quickly. Which, this coalition, I think I'll probably be taking at least half of South America right there. Taking over Italy, Morocco, possibly taking more land off of them. I think that's what I'll limit myself to for now, at the very least. So, yeah, let's see. Where are all my armies actually currently at? That's the coalition leader, so I'm going to have to take over their country entirely. My armies are doing a pretty good job at actually doing that already, thankfully. Nice. Okay, almost all that's done at this point. It's basically just a stretch of land right there, and then the southern tip, I guess. That's all that's left at this point. Nice. Okay, the armies just refuse to really actually get shit done, so I'm just going to do this manually at this point. Manually tell them what to do at this point here, so I can actually fucking finish this crap. Okay, I think that's good enough for those armies there. They should be able to actually wrap things up at this point. Those armies basically occupy the song entirely over there already. God damn. And I have completely occupied all the lands that the coalition leader has, which means I think I can actually turn the AI army back on, because they're not going to be super incompetent anymore. Or they will be, considering they're taking all that land back again. God damn it. Okay, I managed to finish that up again. Good. Now can they actually finish everything though? Everything in Africa's basically done. Still got stuff over here in Asia to deal with. Europe's done by the looks of it. They still have a lot to do in South America. God damn. Alright, this is almost done now. It's just stuff over here in Asia for the armies to take now, by the looks of it. Finally. Okay. Yeah, looks good to me. I'm honestly just going to ignore that at this point. Don't care. It's been 25 years already. I want this over. So, let's see about this piece deal. Basically want to take out all these countries around here in South America at the very least. Alright. So, basically just taking all this stuff over here in South America. I'm going to be giving a bit of this land back over to this country so they actually have both bits of their country connected. But yeah, there's only one country left over here in the Americas for me to deal with. I am completely taking over Morocco and Italy over here. I'm taking that little bit of land off of Hungary finally. I'm taking a decent chunk of land off of them here along their entire border, then this entire northern area. So, yeah. Then all this here is just so I can clean up the borders and wipe out a bunch of countries in the process. So, yeah. There we go. Get that done. And now, clean up the rest of these borders over here in the Middle East, basically. Alright, there we go. Borders are nice and cleaned up at this point. So, at this point, I just gotta wait for those peace treaties to end, so I can actually fight more wars after this. I guess I could kind of just go in, fight some of this stuff over here, possibly right now. I'm gonna wait, I think. Yeah. Wait for the peace treaty to end, and then I'll go over there, take over that country, and hopefully that'll put my gross expansion back over 100, so the next coalition will form. In which, in that one, I will just go ahead and take all of that stuff over the Americas at that point, take over that country as well, possibly take more land off of them, may wipe out Hungary completely, and honestly, I might take this stuff off of the Byzantines as well there and take them over. Not entirely sure exactly how far I want to go for the next coalition, but yeah, that's kind of the general idea I currently have. Okay, peace treaties are over, so go to war with that country now. This should be very easy, because they're not exactly strong. And their parents get to war with Great Vit as well already. Great. And they took the majority of the land. God damn it. Oh well, guess I'll just take that stuff then. There we go. Now there's apparently a revolt somewhere. I guess my army's already dealt with it, considering there's no occupied provinces anywhere. Okay, so since I wasn't able to take all that land, I cannot actually form have a coalition formed against me currently. So, well, those two have an alliance together, huh? Sure, I'll take advantage of that and just deal with both of you then. Get all of Australia under my control and a good chunk of these islands as well. That's all that done. Great Vit has been completely defeated. And now it's just their ally over here. And that's it. There we go. Good. Now, grab all that. Get all these islands and that. Guess I grab that island, and I guess I'll grab the Philippines as well. There we go. I'll let them keep the rest of that. For now, at the very least. So now, it should just be a matter of time until the next coalition starts. It should just be a matter of time. Well, for whatever reason they're not forming a coalition. So, in that case, yeah, I'm just going to wipe out this country, who apparently has an alliance with them for some reason. Actually, 3 countries I kind of want to go after. This one, that one, and then Hungary. Those are the 3 main ones I currently want to go after. Which one do I actually want to go after right now? I guess I'll go for this one. They're second strongest in the world at this point, apparently. But meh, it doesn't really matter all that much, to be honest. With how strong I am at this point. Okay, there we go. Well, I haven't completely defeated over there. I'm just going to ignore them for now, since I honestly have no intention of taking them over currently. But that's there is officially all of the Americas completely taken over. Guess I'll wipe out this little country that's all the way up there right now, while I wait for the coalition. That should be forming. But honestly, I kind of got a feeling that no coalition is actually going to form at this point. I'm going to have to fight every single one of these remaining countries, one by one. So, next one right here. Since they still refuse to actually start the coalition, take over this country completely right here. And while I'm at it, I'll also do something about that as well. There we go. Now to figure out what I'm doing with this. There we go. Basically just split that land along that river between these 2 countries. Okay. Now, will a coalition form? Probably not. Which means I'm going to have to fight even more wars. Honestly, Byzantines don't have an alliance currently. They do. Them. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to be fighting wars manually for the rest of this, because, yeah, AI just refuses to form a coalition against me now. So I'm just going to go ahead and fight these 3 countries right here, so I can just move and grab that entire section of land. And then after that, honestly, I'm not exactly sure. I could go after them. I could go after those 2. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Go after those 3 next. There we go. That's done. Take all the lands, and take all the lands. But before I actually continue, I want to take out these small countries that are over here still. Oh, they actually formed a coalition this time! Holy crap! Okay then, so this time I will just take over the country in Africa, I guess. Wipe them out completely. Take them over as well. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead, do that, take those 3 over, and also wipe out them down here. Sort out the border with the Great Fit a little bit. And I think that'll probably be it for that coalition. I think. And hopefully I can get to one final coalition where I can just finish everything off. Hopefully. Now that's the Great Vit completely defeated. So now my armies are attacking the rest of these countries. Finally. Okay, that's basically all of Africa complete. Good. Alright, looks like that is completely done. Good. So, take them over completely over here. I don't give a shit about them anymore. Just take them over. Alright, there we go. That's all that's going to be left right there at this point. Great. Wait for the peace treaties to end again. And then I'll go on my expansion spree, I guess. Wiping out all these small countries over here. Yeah. Alright, those peace treaties ended. Good. Now, time to finish off these other countries over here so I can quickly get my aggressive expansion back over 100. And apparently they have an alliance with them, so honestly, not that much of a problem, to be honest. There we go. The armies can easily get all that wrapped up very quickly. There we go. And I think I screwed up one of those. Yeah, apparently screwed up the peace treaty they had with their ally or something. Whatever, yes. Gross expansion's over 100. Let's see how this goes. They're now the 2nd strongest and the 3rd. Where's the 4th strongest at? You're okay, 1, 2, then 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Oh, you bastards have Antarctica. What the fuck? Whatever. At least the rest of them I shouldn't miss. But yeah, coalition has started, which includes literally every single country in the world now. Great! They, of course, are the leader of it. Short. So this is absolutely the final war without question. Right here. Since I actually managed to get a coalition that literally includes every single remaining country in the world at this point, I'm not giving up on a chance of just ending it one go right now. And I think that's them completely wiped out, I think. Yeah. Or taking over the other countries. And that is officially the end. There we go. Take all the lands, and that is done. Yeah. That's everything done. I'm the only country left in the world. So quickly save that right there. There we go. Now that is complete. So, there we go. That there is this series over. So I think the next one I'll probably be doing a formable that's outside of Europe, considering I've just done two back-to-back that were in Europe. So yeah, probably see about getting one that done that's not in Europe next. And then I'll probably be going back to Europe after that, because there's so many fucking in Europe. But yeah, is the end of this video here. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.